description and you know what I'm saying. Yeah, we had to do this for all this, bro. I had to save it for both. Cause it was on some bull, bro. We about to you know what I'm saying? We already started the stream. We about to react to it right now. Yo, just give me like a minute, bro.
Love Kate Perkin all students. All right, let's bring back our NBA guys, JJ and Mark.
This is about to be like
Marcus
at least
Spears.
8 minutes
This
long.
is an interesting conversation, especially with the series tied at 2 apiece at this moment. The measuring stick is 2 games. Boston 2 games. Golden State. Is Steph Curry so far the MVP of the finals, regardless of the series result, JJ?
I just want to point one thing out, and I'm not a doctor, so I don't know everything, but I'm pretty sure Hembo was wrong on that because Devin Booker had 40 balls in Game 4 and Game 5 of last year's series. So I want to make sure, Hembo has all the stats, so I want to make sure we're getting that right.
Yeah,
so
JJ.
You have to go back to 1969, the very first year they had an NBA Finals MVP, to have a player on the losing team get the Finals MVP. That was Jerry West. History says that the answer is no to this question. But is he the MVP so far? Absolutely. And even if the Celtics win, he has outplayed everyone in this series by far, and so I think you made a strong case, and I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up winning MVP and becoming the first player since Jerry West in 1969 to be MVP on the losing team.
Okay, I can confirm that Hembo is sweating right now as he's looking up the fact check if he was right or wrong. We will get that answer before the segment is over, all right? So stand by here. Vince, would you give Steph the MVP even if they lose the series?
It's just hard to do, it's hard to do. And I'm going back to high school when I lost in the state championship and I was named MVP. And I tell you, I didn't want it. I didn't win it. So I didn't want it. So I think, and that was my junior year. But it came back to one of my senior. But I'm Steph Curry's playing outstanding. He should be acknowledged as the MVP if they win it, obviously. And if they lose it, he should be acknowledged. But if Boston Celtics win it, will Steph Curry want that? I don't think so. I think Jaylen Brown would win it if the Boston Celtics.
Are they trying to get me to open my setup?
Well.
Yeah, we need to see one of those a phenomenal performance, I think, from Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum if the Celtics were to win this series in the final 3 games. Amari, some greats are also weighing in. Dwayne Wade and LeBron James both going and weighing in on Curry's run in the finals, tweeting that Steph doesn't get the credit that he should, and he's still underrated. Amari, do you agree? Is Steph underrated, even though he's an all-time conversation great?
I mean, I don't think he's underrated. I mean, we give him all the props that we could possibly give him, man. I mean, we talked about him being on the Mount Rushmore of basketball, being one of the greatest of all time, being maybe one of the greatest point guards of all time. So we give him all of his props. So I don't think he's been underappreciated because we know he's an all-time great. And so what he's doing right now is remarkable. And I understand what Dwayne Wade and LeBron is saying. Like, we're watching greatness, and we have to appreciate appreciate this greatness to the highest level, and we are at the moment. So I think LeBron and D-Wade have a good point of being able to appreciate greatness, but we are giving him his props as of today.
Especially the narrative when you saw KD go to Golden State. A lot of people, they needed KD to get us over the top. He's the Finals MVP those 2 years, and then what Andre Iguodala did in 2015, and what LeBron did down 3-1 in 2016 here. Do you think, Marcus, Steph Curry's underappreciated?
No, I don't. What I think Steph Curry is an anomaly. He's not the conventional 6'6", 6'7" wing that we used to seeing high flying through the air. He does it a different way, and the different way that he does it better than anybody has ever done it in the league. We all admit that he's the greatest shooter to ever play basketball. But the one thing I would say, if it was an underrated element to Steph Curry's game, is his ability to attack the paint and affect the game when you're talking about around the basket. But outside of that, I've heard nothing but great things about Steph Curry and what he's been able to do. He's an underdog story to the max. The one thing I would not supposed to be able to do this and be as effective, but it all is tailor-made around his ability to put the ball in the basket from anywhere on the floor, which allows him to do whatever he wants to do. And let me go back to this MVP thing, okay? Listen, I get it, playing phenomenal. I'm gonna give y'all a line. 35, 13, and 8 is what LeBron averaged in 2015 against the Golden State Warriors and didn't get the MVP. To know that he was clearly the most valuable player in that series. The MVP should go to the winning team and the best player on that team.
Okay,
Absolutely.
Spears, coming with receipts here, and accurate receipts. At least one person on the show is being accurate. Hembo, what do you have to say for yourself? Because I think it starts with an apology to Vince
This
Carter.
is a first in history.
Because Devin Booker scored back-to-back games 4 and 5 a year ago.
Get him,
40-plus points. Vince?
JJ gets a point.
Listen,
Take that and smoke.
how about that? JJ coming to rescue a Tar Heel and stick up for him. And this is maybe a first. Hembo is wrong, and somewhere Dan Graziano
is laughing his butt off
as Hembo goes down with his own question. Well done there by JJ. Hembo, more from you, all right? More from you. You're embarrassing me in the city of Philadelphia.
No, I ain't letting y'all do my boy like that. Boy, you the coach.
He is the man. First take coming up next. Can the Celtics do anything to slow down Steph? Plus, Shaq will join the show. It's First Take with Molly, Stephen, JJ. Let's start with you. Steph Curry, 5.5 threes tonight. What are you taking?
This is tough for me. I'm gonna take the under on this. And Ime Udoka has basically said they're not going to make an adjustment on his pick and roll, so Steph's going to have some opportunities. I think the Boston Celtics will just try to be even more physical with him off the ball and on the ball.
Amari, Jaylen Brown, 23.5 points. Over or under?
I'm taking over. I think Jaylen Brown's going to go to work tonight, man. I think he's going to have a big game. I'm going over with this one.
Okay.
I got confidence in Jaylen Brown.
And Brown's been phenomenal in this series, especially in the first quarter, setting the tone for the offensive attack here for the Celtics. Vince Tatum, a huge storyline here and controlling the basketball and the sloppy play. 3.5 turnovers, over or under?
I would say under. I still think he has 3 turnovers, but we've seen his bounce back games. He's had great games, lower turnovers, and he's done a great job of that. Being more focused actually after a loss, so look for him to be under.
By the way, Tatum, he hasn't played poorly overall in the finals. It's not a knock on him, but the expectations as the star, they start to pick up, especially when you look at a series tied at 2 apiece. He's been very quiet in the second half throughout the series. Just 9 of 34 from the floor in the second half. And even worse, Boston has been outscored by 19 with him on the court over the last 2 quarters. Guys, one of the things I've noticed with Jason Tatum, we'll see great halves. We haven't.
All right, that was a good vid.